All right, we always know the Buzz Brigade gets very active when Chef Bob Hirasawa is in the Hampton Road Show kitchen, and bacon is actually an ingredient in one of the recipes today. So
And
you go.
Maybe two.
Maybe two.
Also, yeah.
All right, macaroni and cheese, 3 different ways.
Right. I mean,
It sounds excessive.
Jeremy's blessed us with this kind of cooler weather.
Yep.
And people start thinking about, this quick and easy
Comfort
casserole,
food.
comfort foods. Right.
But these are very different ways to make macaroni and cheese.
Right.
And many folks are surprised to hear there is a different way than opening the blue box to make
Absolutely.
macaroni and cheese.
And there's probably family recipes. There's probably 1,000 of them out there. So now you can have 1,003.
All right.
So, okay, we're going to get started here because we have to kind of roll a little bit today.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of ingredients over there.
We'll
Too many
throw
to
them
list.
online. Yeah.
Hey,
We'll throw them online.
Yeah, heck, you got those over. We're gonna do like a European style kind of, and then we'll do like a Southwest style. And the main thing on these, we're getting some ingredients here started, and we're gonna make a cheese sauce.
Okay.
But to make the cheese sauce, you want to kind of do make a roux. And I'm kind of taking the fat that's in these, whether it's olive oil here or the chorizo and the grease off the chorizo, and we're going to add. You want to take some flour there and put like
Sure.
2 tablespoons in each
Get
one?
down my green magic marker.
Oh, okay.
Let me wash my hands. You said we're going to do a European style, a Southwestern style.
Right.
And the third kind you said is going to be Virginia style macaroni.
Well, it's going to be like the Hampton Roads style.
Hampton Roads style.
Hampton Roads mac and cheese.
Getting even more.
We're doing a Hampton Roads show mac and cheese. Maybe we'll call it.
I love that.
Yeah, okay.
All right, now what did you ask me to
Okay.
do? Is there still time?
Well,
you already did it.
I added it in just because it was going there.
Okay.
But we're going to go ahead and add in. What I did was I heated the half and half. We discussed that earlier. We said we need to kind of roll things along so Virginia
Is there
doesn't give
anything
me
else
the
in
wrap.
that pot? There's just
Okay. Oh,
It's
yeah.
Virginia's birthday now. Be nice.
is.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Virginia.
birthday, Virginia.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're getting mac and cheese.
In the European one, we're going to start with what is some caramelized onions.
Okay.
And that's basically just cooked onions down in a little bit of, we did olive oil. And we cooked them down to where they're, caramelized. And basically what that is just cook them down until it releases all the sugars. And it gets kind of opaque. And what we're trying to do is we're going to make a cream sauce here. And this is just half and half. And I heated it up just so it kind of speed things up. And let me turn up the heat here. That'll help us
Are
too.
you seeing this, Antonio? The double stir. Wax on, wax off. All right? Okay.
Okay. And then what you can do is, as it kind of thickens, and hopefully we kind of see that come up to a boil here, and it's going to come up
Yeah,
real
that
quick.
one came up very fast.
Yeah, and then this one over here is going to
Want
come
me
up.
to get out of the way?
No, you're fine, because you're going to help me.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to just bring this up to a little bit of a boil, and it's
Yeah.
going to thicken. Okay, as it thickens, we're going to just kind of reduce the heat just a little bit and start adding our cheeses.
Okay.
Okay?
What kind of cheese is going in
Okay,
the
in the Southwest, okay, in the European one, you want to start that first? Okay, you're going to start over in that line there. I kind of kept them in line for you. That's going to be a Fontina.
Fontina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Use those guns.
what's
And
next?
then we got a Gouda.
A Gouda?
Yeah.
We've
Good
got
cheese.
a piece of my sweater on it, I
Oh,
think.
sorry.
We no longer have a
we
piece
don't
there?
we don't need that.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to do some Gruyere.
Gruyere.
Yeah, it's like a Swiss cheese. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay. Add some of that, and then we're going to just let this form a cheese sauce here. We're going to
Yeah.
go ahead. Why don't we go ahead and just add a little bit of salt and pepper. That's a pinch there,
Just a pinch
and then
there.
we're going to add the thyme that's there too, just for a little seasoning.
Okay.
Okay. Add a little
All
more.
of the time or just a pinch?
Why don't you go about half of it to start with, and then
Okay.
we can always add more. That's one of the rules we always go by.
Okay.
Okay, on the other one, and I'm going to switch
If we
pots
have
here.
time.
If we have time.
Sorry.
Ba-dum-bum.
What are you putting in there in the Southwest
Okay,
cheese?
in Southwest, we're going to do a pepper jack cheese.
Okay. Is that this?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And now,
Yeah.
about how much? Not that this will all be online.
Yeah, this is about 2 cups.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're going to do about a cup of shredded cheddar just to help keep the color on
Okay.
there.
We've only got about 30 seconds.
Okay, and then we're going to do a queso, fresh queso cheese, which is like a, this is a kind of a melt type of cheese. They call it like a farmer-style cheese of a Mexican cheese.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then,
So we just need to kind of keep this moving until it all blends together, and we'll
Yeah.
we'll do the rest of the steps when we come back.
yeah, or we're going to just tell everybody what we're going to do is we're just add the pasta to this, throw it in a packet of pan. We're going to put a little topping on it, and then we'll move on to the next one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, you just told them, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right, back in the kitchen with Chef Bob Hirasawa. He's the executive chef of Farm Fresh.
Thank you.
Back to make 3 different varieties of macaroni and cheese, a European variety, a Southwest style here, and then this is going to become the Hampton Roads macaroni and cheese.
Right.
But first you wanted to get these 2 in the oven.
First, I want to finish these off, but first I want to say thanks, Cherie, for throwing me under the bus on that one.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Cherise,
promise not to say
yeah.
crap again. So.
Okay, all right, let's stop that.
Okay. So
Because I'm going to end up getting in trouble.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and finish the topping on these. I went ahead and mixed it in with the cheese sauce.
Okay.
And then that one's going to be, on the European, I just did like a Italian-style breadcrumb, Parmesan cheese. We're going to sprinkle that on top.
Okay.
But at the end, we're going to go ahead, when we bring it out, we're going to sprinkle with a little bit of crispy prosciutto and drizzle a little bit of truffle oil.
Wow.
So that's how
Okay.
we're finishing that one off.
So do you just use your hand?
Just use your hand.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I did wash my
Absolutely.
hand.
The best tool in the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay.
So that goes on top, Italian breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese,
Yeah,
and again,
and actually, there's a little bit of butter in there, too.
a little bit of butter.
So it
Gotta have
helps
a little bit of butter.
helps the browning of it.
And again, folks, all the ingredients for the 3 varieties of the mac and cheese are going to be at thehamptonroadshow.com.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what's the topping on the
In
Southwest?
the Southwest, I'm just using crushed up tortilla chips.
Perfect.
And I said, yeah, just add that on top. And I forgot, I don't know if we said in the first segment or not, but the main ingredient on here, the protein in here is a chorizo sausage.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I guess you can justify it by just saying, every meal should have some protein in it.
Right. And we're gonna have the starch, and we're gonna also finish
here we
up with
go.
a little salad on the end.
Little green vegetable.
Little green vegetable.
Jalapeno pepper.
Absolutely.
We didn't say it wasn't healthy.
And it might be this one might have a little heat to it, but we'll always have some.
I know, but
Water
some
for you.
folks love that.
That's it.
Some folks love that heat.
And then we're just
Should I-
going to, if
We
you
done
want,
with these?
yeah, we're done with those.
Okay.
We're just going to go ahead and drop those in the oven, about 400 degrees for about 10, 15 minutes, because
Okay.
everything is hot underneath. All you're just trying to do is brown the top.
Do they need to be covered?
I know. They want to definitely keep it
Now,
uncovered.
is that, the cracker topping is delicious, but does it also serve a function in terms of not burning the top layer of noodles and cheese?
It does, and it all depends on your personal preference. I think everybody does like that. If you want to bake it, I mean, no one says you have to bake mac and cheese. You don't do it out of the blue box, right?
I don't
so,
bake it after that,
but
no.
but this kind of gives that a little extra crunch that everybody likes to have. So.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and start with this one.
Yeah, that's
okay.
looking very serious in here,
Yeah.
the beginnings of the cream sauce.
It is. What I went ahead and did was we started with a little bit of butter, a little bit of garlic, added some flour, and then made that roux.
All right.
Okay. Now we add the cream to that, the half and half.
We've got a minute to get everything
Okay.
else in there. Cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese going in. Got Colby Jack cheese.
Okay.
Okay. And smoked Gouda,
Smoked.
just because I know people have said they like that here.
Oh, it is good.
Okay. We're going to add a little bacon.
Here you go, Buzz Brigade. That's for you.
Okay. That's
Little
pre-cooked
cooked bacon.
Little cooked bacon.
Cook it first.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, to make it Hampton Roads, we're going to add some crab meat, but not until
out
right
here.
before we add the pasta to it. Okay.
Oh, all right. So you don't
Because-
want it'll get tough if it's in there.
Well, we don't want to break it up, and
Yeah.
we lose what little chunks we have. And what I did here, you don't have to go, I think with this one, you don't have to go with a jumbo lump, pay that extra money. Actually, I'm using claw
Yeah.
meat, because that claw meat is actually sweeter, too.
It's very
And so-
flavorful and not as expensive. This is getting really thick. Now, I also want to bring some attention to the noodles that you've used. That you have used a different kind of pasta. Do you think there's one kind of pasta that's best for mac and cheese? I mean, obviously you wouldn't use spaghetti. That wouldn't work very
Yeah,
well.
something that's going to be fork friendly,
Uh-huh.
spoon friendly, little smaller. I prefer to like the ones that have the ridges. It kind of captures that cheese sauce a little
Yes.
bit more. But really anything is your preference. People like do shells. We actually did one with a rotini, and we do penne pasta, things
Okay.
like that. Just different variations. What it comes down to is all taste the same.
All right.
So, okay.
We will find out later on this morning. Right now, we need to move it on over to Cheryl and Cerise. I know. We're back in the Hampton Roads Show kitchen with Chef Bob Hirasawa. Put this in the "Are you kidding me?" file. Country fried bacon, anyone?
Country fried bacon.
Are you kidding me?
And I just simply did like you do for your chicken. And we're
You
gonna
breaded it?
breaded it, and then actually went with like Tonio said, was a dry. We did seasoned flour. Then we went with a
Egg wash?
and then we went back with like a seasoned flour, but I added a little panko to add a little extra crunch on there.
Oh my gosh! Just when you thought bacon couldn't be any better,
So I had to do something
country
for the
fried
buzzers.
bacon. And this is going into a salad, so that will make it okay.
Actually, this is going on top of a salad, but we're going to
Right.
try to get rolling here.
All right, so what are
Okay.
you making now? Something to kind of balance out the macaroni and cheese that we've got. A little
Right.
vegetation for you.
Yeah, and we're
a little
just
roughage
Little roughage.
for all that cheese.
Yeah,
You know what I
we're
mean?
going to go ahead and just do like a simple BLT. Everyone likes BLTs, don't they?
Yeah, yeah, I think
BL
so.
Okay.
I'm not a doctor or anything, but yeah, I think so.
Okay. We're just doing a little bit of mayonnaise here, making the dressing up first, okay? We're going to add a little mayonnaise, a little bit of
Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard. Thank you very much. Trying to find my... there we go.
Happens to everybody.
Okay. And then we're going to mix that up.
Okay.
I think we got a little mixer right over here.
Let me work on getting
Thank you very much.
that down for you.
Okay.
Hey, now it's done. All right, do you want some more mustard in there?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I guess I should have let you.
That's
I could have
fine.
let you answer the question before I just did it.
Okay.
So it might be a little mustardy today.
And we're just going to chop this up. And toss that in. And these are just hearts of romaine. It just makes it real easy to deal with. You can
Okay.
use any kind of dressing you want.
Okay.
We're going to add some cherry tomatoes.
I have a question about the Hampton Roadshow. As I turn the light on to look at
Uh-huh.
it, you put in there the cheese mixture, the crab, some bacon.
Right.
Did anything go on top of that for
Yes,
like
I
a
did.
crumble topping? What
I
you put on
did.
there?
I did a seasoned breadcrumb, and I added country ham to that. So,
okay.
and then we're going to add a little bit of bacon on the inside. Bacon goes on top. And some croutons to give it a little crunch. And we're going to give this a little bit of mix here. And when we plate it up, when you know,
We'll get to try that.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. There's nothing left to do but plate this all up. That's
And
the
that's-
best part.
And that's coming, yeah.
All right. Cheryl's with our audience now to talk about some lovely ladies, calendar girls, biker babes, all of the above.